I need to show you somewhere else besides this room. The master bedroom. The master bathroom. The master office and television area. Itty bitty bathroom. My sister's room. Don't tell her I'm in here. The hallway. The living room. Outside! The cursed sun! I hate it! I can't see anything! We're back in a familiar zone of my home. How'd you enjoy the tour? It wasn't very detail oriented, but I thought I got the message across. So nothing happened again today. Tomorrow I'm heading to school, so maybe I'll bring you along. This is day 8. I've done it for a week. How about that? Done it for a week. I've thought of more about my story, and I think I have a better approach to it than just zombies. I think I'm gonna go a different route than just zombies. I like it so far. I'll come back to you with a better idea when I have a little bit more time, maybe a little later today. Okay? So, that was my humble abode. My one true home. Been here for 10 years this June. I've been in this home for 10 years. I feel really sick now from spinning that long. Hey again. So while I have your attention, I thought I'd talk about another show that just premiered today. It's supposed to premiere today, but I got to see it last night on demand because I found it before it premiered, and it's called Bates Motel. And it is a sequel, no, not a sequel, a prequel to the classic Hitchcock film, Psycho. Now this movie is probably the most iconic Hitchcock film, and I love it. I love Psycho. It is a great film. Norman Bates is one of the best characters written in film. I love the character. And the show, Bates Motel, follows a young Norman Bates and his mother who are running Bates Motel. And if you haven't seen the movie, I highly suggest seeing it because it's amazing. So you should see the movie before you see the show if you haven't seen the show or you're going to watch the show. It's on A&E on Mondays. And it was really good. It was insane. It was crazy. It was psycho. It was a psycho show. It was like, I don't know when it was set. It doesn't say exactly when it's set. The movie was obviously in the 60s. That's when it was set. It's an old black and white film. So that's when the time period is. But they're like, in the show, they're wearing like old 60s clothes, but they have like new cars and iPads and stuff. So I don't know exactly when it's set. It's like, it's its own world and universe, I guess, with no time period. I don't want to reveal too much about the show, because especially if you haven't seen the movie. But if you've seen the movie, you'd probably like the show. The pilot was a little racy. There was some suggestive themes involved with it. Nothing was shown explicitly, but there was quite a bit shown. Nothing like, I don't know. If you watch it, just tread carefully. I didn't watch one of the scenes that happened. Like, I didn't watch it in an enjoyment. It was meant to cause discomfort, I think, and it did. But why it happened and how it conspired made sense for the show. But it was a really good show. Freddie Highmore plays Norman Bates, and he looks just like the guy, I can't remember his name, but the guy who played Norman Bates in the original movie. He's really tall, he's thin, he sometimes slips with his British accent because he's British, but he usually holds on to it well. The woman who plays Norma Bates, Vera Farmiga, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how to pronounce names. She just does very well at Norma Bates. That's her name in the show. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. But I love Psycho. I love Hitchcock. It was very Hitchcockian. The main producer is the producer of Lost, which I love the show Lost. and it has a writer from Friday Night Lights, which I didn't watch. I didn't watch Friday Night Lights, but I've heard that it was a really good show and well written. So yeah, I would say check it out. Tread carefully if you feel uncomfortable with certain themes, like Psychos, then maybe not. But if you watch, like, it's no worse than a show on HBO, but it's a little worse than a show in terms of what they do than like on CBS or something. It's gonna be a little more easy because it's on cable, but it was good. I liked it. It was, like I said, I love Psycho and I love Hitchcock, so just thought I'd do that review because I just watched it and I wanted to talk about what's fresh. I could talk about Friday, but I want to talk about what's fresh. And another thing, I want to know, who's excited about Dancing with the Stars? Admit it. You know you are. You know you are. I've been watching it since the first season, since I was littler. I don't know how long it's been on. I don't even know how many years it's been on. For like 30 seasons. And like two seasons a year. So it's been on a while. But hey, I enjoy the occasional jig and watching people jig on television series. It brings me joy and entertainment, and I'm not ashamed of that. I watch hockey and I watch dancing. I have no shame in that. It's good stuff. I have no idea who I'm going to root for yet, because I always pick somebody. I was Shawn Johnson last season. She should have won the All-Stars, and she didn't. I'm outraged. Outraged. But, so I may root for the gymnasts this year as well. I usually root for the Olympians. Well, I don't usually. I usually vote for the people who are good and nice. Not like necessarily good dancers, but also nice people. That's why I just pick somebody, usually, who I like. So yeah. If you're watching it, let me know who you think is going to win, or who you want to win. Do that. Who you want to win, who you think is going to win, and who's going to be eliminated first. Who do you think? Well, just give me that info. Because I don't really know anybody who else is in it. I know Kelly Pickler's in it. I know football players in it, as there always is. Hines Ward is the best football player to ever be on Dancing with the Stars. Hands down, the best. There's a bunch of people on it. Just thought I'd mention it. It's a decent show. Sorry, I enjoy it. Thought I'd get those fans as well. You know, who enjoyed Dancing with the Stars. Bates Motel, then Dancing with the Stars. Watch both. Get the best of both worlds. Bye for now, Puckhead.